Hello, welcome to Unboxing Things. This is a show where we unbox your favorite brands and we talk all about their unboxing experience. Because I'm Jessie Janae, co-founder of Limmy, and here we take boxes pretty seriously. So let's see what's in my mailbox. I'm gonna go blind on this one. Interesting. Ooh, it's Function of Beauty. Function of Beauty is customized hair care that ships directly to your doorstep. Based on your specific hair goals, they custom formulate things like shampoo and conditioner, and it comes directly to you. This is actually for someone on the Lumi team named Anna. She's lovely. And I can see right off the bat here that something cool on the box that says Function of Anna. So there's a call out directly to the person receiving the package right on the outside. The other thing that jumps out at me right away is this box is shrink wrapped. I'm guessing that it's shrink wrapped to make sure that any possible leakages or things that could actually get onto the box itself are kept off. This is not something that I see super standard, but it is a great way to protect the box. For a brand that ships a lot of liquids, it's an interesting idea. Looking through the shrink wrap, I can see it says Function wrapping around the entire box, which is really kind of cool. It's a bold graphic. It says Function of Beauty here on the side, which draws more attention to the fact that it says Function of Anna here. This looks like a label or a piece of paper. I'll find out when I open the shrink wrap. There's also a Sustainable Forestry Initiative, SFI, which means that this box is made out of approved paper that we know comes from a sustainable source. And then of course you've got your shipping label. Also on this white piece, there's an ingredient declaration note. Ingredient declaration is located on an enclosed pamphlet. Ingredient declaration will be mailed upon request. And there's a barcode here as well. I actually have a history shipping liquids. Prior to Limmy, ran a liquid-based company, and I can attest to shipping liquids can be complicated from a regulatory standpoint. So let's say this box gets crushed in a UPS truck and it's oozing out, and the carrier has to pick it up and handle it. They don't know at first, are they handling shampoo and therefore a natural, like beautiful, high-quality shampoo, therefore probably not a concern, or are they touching something that is like a hazardous substance or something else? So because liquids are liquid and can be complicated, a lot of times there's extra burden on brands shipping liquids to explain ingredients or to properly protect their product. So I'm just gonna slice the shrink wrap and peel it off. How many of you have seen how a shrink wrap machine works though? Because it's pretty cool. If you want to give it a look-see, you can look up L-bar sealer and shrink tunnel. It's usually a two-part process, and you can see how this goes onto something like this. Now, here we are, I'm touching the box itself. A few things I can notice. This is a smaller than standard flute, so it's a, smaller than a B flute. Let's actually flute identify this. I can do this here. There's a little bit of exposed fluting. That's an E flute. You got an E flute box. So they're using a thinner flute. It's plenty strong for what they're using it for though, obviously. And then the box is actually sealed with this matte white label. I'm going to use my blade to open it. Now, once I've got that, I can actually open it. Instead of it being a front tuck box that tucks in this way, it just folds right in the top. And when I open it, I can see a couple of fun things. One, first call out, it says love yourself. Vegan, cruelty-free, sulfate and paraben-free, sustainability focused. Oh my gosh, I misread it. It does not say love yourself, it says love your shelf. That's clever. It's really cool. And then I really love these little illustrations of their products. I'm a big fan of little illustrations on packaging. Kind of adds a fun bit of whimsy. And then of course at Function of Beauty. So that's probably their Twitter, probably their Instagram, etc. as well. There's a fun experience that begins for me right when I open the box. Let's look at this little pamphlet that they include. This also says Function of Anna. So this is custom printed for me, the customer, in this case Anna. Celebrate individuality. It gives a profile, straight and fine, goals, lengthen, shine, strengthen, fragrance, nude, peach. Anna, ooh la la. It says, welcome to the Function fam, your personalized regimen, shampoo, conditioner, hair goals, all of that on here. And then on the back is full-blown ingredients list. So when you think about it, this brand is custom formulating everything. That's possibly why they're putting that ingredient kind of call out on the outside as well, because they can't just publish an ingredients list and have everything be look-upable. So if you ship a product that's consistently one formula, you can put that information online, you can have people be able to look it up, but in this case, every formula is custom. Then, stickers. Ooh, do I love a sticker. And what I love most is tiny stickers. I don't know how many of you spend time around small children, but they love a sticker. And these stickers are not just for paper, they're not just for walls, if you do have small children. They are actually fun decor you can put on the bottle itself. I'm gonna try it. I'm feeling like a snowman vibe. I'm gonna put a little snowman on my little thing. I hope Anna likes this, because as we know, I'm using her product right now. I have a feeling that they custom publish these stickers seasonally and include them because there's some seasonal elements on the sticker sheet. So I'm receiving my new shampoo, I don't know, maybe every couple months, maybe once a quarter, and I receive seasonal stickers. That's pretty neat. I like the whimsy of that. From a packaging perspective, I want to call out how snug this is. There's a little insert in here that cradles product. You can see here, like perfectly cradles it. Even though the insert is very simple, it makes sure that that this bottle can't roll around, that this bottle can't kind of just like slosh around. There's a simple folded insert right in here. The other thing that this does is gives the package a little bit of space to hold the pumps. The pumps come and you assemble them. The bottle has a cap that you take off. You as a user put the straw right in the pump like this. Now I've got a pump and then I put it into the product. When you're in the checkout flow, you can select that you already have pumps or you'd like to only receive them one time. That really cuts down on waste. They don't ship you pumps every time unless you request them and you need them, because the bottle is the same form factor, so you can reuse this pump obviously very easily. The other thing that function does that is really, really cool is you can choose the color of your product inside. So this is actually not just a custom formulation, but custom colored as well. I love this green. I think Anna made a really smart choice here. How do I know that this formula is for Anna, that she chose the green, etc.? Well, right here on the bottle as well, it says function of Anna. So now there's several call outs straight to Anna and knowing this is a custom formulation. I think that brings a lot of cohesion to the experience. It's not like a one and done thing to impress you. It's really ripples throughout. How does a bottle actually get printed like this? This is not a label. It's not a clear label over a bottle. The bottle itself is actually printed. Bottles can be screen printed. They can also be pad printed. There's multiple printing processes you can research, but this has to be done on demand. So most likely Function of Beauty needs to actually own the equipment or be running these bottles through a printer in a really efficient way so they can make it to fulfillment and not hold up your shipment. This is a feat not just of printing, but of logistics. The inside of the box under my product has these little beautiful illustrations, a hairbrush, a dog, different things in here. They're very reminiscent and remind me of the illustration style on the stickers. I think that they're using one illustrator or using a very consistent style to achieve both projects, and it's really apparent. So this box is using very little material for how efficiently it's shipping product. Again, it's really the best size for this big bottle, and then using the insert, also a really great size for the small bottle. The box itself is using less material because it's E-flute as opposed to maybe a B-flute. And then on top of that, the box itself is SFI. SFI stands for Sustainable Forestry Initiative. It's a certified sourcing program that is an indicator to you that this box comes from sustainable sources and is ethically produced from a material standpoint. They call out Recycle Me. I think it's really important for brands to call out instructions or a reminder to recycle. Now, the other thing that I know about Function that I really respect is they're making a bold move forward into trying to make their packaging more and more sustainable sustainable. I already mentioned how you don't have to receive the pumps. That's a pretty big move. But also, this used to be their box. It's beautiful. This green color is obviously gorgeous, but the box used to require white corrugate, meaning the corrugate had to start white on both sides, which requires quite a bit of additional processing and bleaching of the materials. And then it was flood coated both sides with this green color. Now, it's gorgeous, and in the scheme of things, this is also a fully recyclable box, and it was SFI, so it's not as though it was egregious in any way. But at the same time, it's a big step to move to this box, really reducing ink usage, and it's still so beautiful. You're not missing anything about the experience. And I think especially with the customization, it's almost like with the simpler color palette, I'm paying more attention to this pop of green that is the product itself. There's something efficient as well about actually buying shampoo that is meant for your hair as opposed to cycling through products at the store. So I don't know about you, but if you ever bought a product and not liked it and then thrown it away, all of that packaging is lost. So there's something inherently efficient about buying something that is custom made for you and then using all of it as well. I think it's time to roll in the recap. Function of beauty. I love it because it's elevating a ritual that we all do so many times a week. But let's dig into what I love about the packaging itself. One, it's personalized. You already know this from the external function of Anna, but it ripples all the way through the instructions and then even to the bottle itself. So very detailed. Next, it's low impact. The printing, the single color, the compact size of the box, the fact that everything is considered to be as waste-free as possible. You don't need to get those extra pumps. It's really a ritual that is helping to reduce the strain on the environment. And third, it's minimalist. Again, look at this size. This is maybe even a couple months of actual hair care right here in this bundle. It's kind of incredible how much they're achieving in such a small envelope with so few pieces. This has been Function of Beauty Unboxed.